So, welcome everybody back to Monthly Moves, the end of November. I hope that you're staying cozy. It's really cold here in Toronto. It's the end of the night, so let's just take care as we get ready for our practice. We'll be coming into the low and the high sequences of the moon sequence, which we've been enjoying together as the moon has brightened and the nights have lengthened as we approach actually the end of the darkening and the lightning and the brightness returns. So start to settle in, whatever that looks like. I'm Jen Barati, and join me. Eyes open or closed, we'll just start to settle in. Maybe allowing these senses to just explore freely, wherever they want to travel. Maybe any hints of color, light, or shadows. Any sounds. Maybe there's tastes or scents. Maybe you notice coolness in the air or places of warmth. Even feeling the surfaces that are supporting you, where the body releases and where the ground comes up to embrace the body. And then during the practice, continue to use the senses to enliven it. Maybe even feeling into an inner resource that supports us all day long during this practice. We can come back to this feeling of ease and okayness in the body through imagery or through words, using the senses. Maybe just take a notice if a heartfelt desire or purpose arises at this moment, something that's calling you to the practice. And then maybe there's an intention that supports this heartfelt desire or purpose, helps you manifest it during this moment or during just this time together. And just notice whatever unfolds and resonates for you. Bring that in. We'll come into a breath practice and just begin by noticing the body breathing. There's nothing to fix or change. The body just doing what it always does our whole life. You might even notice where you feel the breath, if it's going quickly or softening. I always like to go more in the parasympathetic nervous system because it is nighttime. So maybe bring the hands here to the belly. Maybe noticing the rise and fall. And if you want to join me in coherence breathing, round breathing, inhaling and exhaling to a count of 5 at your own pace, or join me as you're ready. You can exhale completely. We'll breathe in and out through the nostrils. So staying with this more rest and digest. Inhaling 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A couple more times. Inhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe release the hands. I was feeling this rocking motion as I was breathing. So maybe just allowing the body to do what it wants to do, and mine wants to rock. So, whatever you need to do to modify or adjust your practice, feel free to always do that. Always following medical advice, just checking in. Might switch the legs here. And just notice again, has anything changed or on its own after moving the energy through breath? Maybe noticing subtlety in the hands or the feet, the face. We'll continue to awaken the body, and maybe just starting with the movements of the spine. So, feeling from the hips all the way to the fingertips. And always, if you're watching the recording, feel free to pause whenever you need to if you want to add something else or linger, savor something. But just feeling this long extension here. Breathing here, the rib cage. Maybe feeling a groundedness through the hips as the torso lengthens upward. And then let's open up into extension. And then always, I like to take a moment to open up the chest here just to reset. Feel like we are always forward folding forward in our society. So, really need to reset all the time, especially as we age. And then I lengthen here, feeling here all along the arms. Maybe even inviting an internal rotation. Inhale, center, external rotation. Finding that dynamic movement if it feels good, or savoring a little bit longer. Maybe even after one after the other, inviting a twisting. You see what feels right. Then maybe bringing in some movement to the shoulders. So really opening as you the shoulders backwards. Breathing here. Maybe coming forward. Just take your time. Just see your range of motion tonight. And then maybe one after the other. Just bring in any additional movements that naturally want to arise. My neck always wants to move. I think it just stays looking at laptops and children, students. So one direction. Okay. And then maybe finding flexion. So forearms and palms of the hands. And then again, see if there's any additional movement that wants to come in. Maybe notice the abs, notice the upper back. Another breath. And then finding some dynamic movement as you inhale, open up the chest, and then exhale. Find flexion, extension, and flexion at your own pace, own depth. A couple more times. Just waking up. Okay, last time. I'm just going to release the leg here again, just shifting. I'm going to invite a rounding here. It feels like what the body's wanting to do naturally. So, kind of extending what we were just doing, the extension and flexion, but making it more dynamic as we bring in some movement, maybe rounding the back, finding flexion several times. Always feeling your way. Okay, let's go the other way. Just start to grow the movements. I hear sounds. I hear lots of sounds. And just take your time. And always being curious about one side to the other. Checking out the different limbs that are involved. Maybe last time. Okay, so separating the legs here, just taking a moment. When you're ready, we're going to find this lateral side bend. So lengthening first and then opening up as you come into a side bend. Maybe the feet are flexed, the ankles are flexed. Might even want to bring in some movement if the toes want to wiggle naturally, making fists. Might be a good time. Okay. Coming back to center, finding it on the other side. Again, noticing if the feet want to move as well. The neck. Breathing here in the side bend, inquiring into each side. When you're ready, let's find some dynamic movement. Inhale, center, exhale, side. Inhale, center, exhale, side. Several times. Always breathing, inhaling and exhaling through the nostrils. Last time, inhale, center, exhale. Inhale, center, exhale. Okay, come back to center. Come into a twist here. So inhale, lengthen. Well, exhale, start to twist towards that knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Maybe gazing behind you. Breathing here. Maybe rolling open the shoulder here. And then you want to twist a bit deeper if that feels right. And if your foot wants to naturally move again, it's cold here. So I think the movement's helping to warm the body. Okay, inhale back to center. And we'll find that on the other side. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, start to twist. Maybe roll open the shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Again, you can release the arm. See if you want to bring in the neck. Breathing here. Then check out the foot again. Really important to keep our feet and our ankle all healthy. Okay, coming back to center. I think we've brought in all the movements of the spine. So maybe they're coming into butterfly or into diamond. We inhale, lengthen, long back, exhale. Maybe bring the elbows towards the inner thighs, finding flexion. Might feel like a nice release in the inner thighs, the hips, the groin area. Breathing here. Okay, last breath. Inhale back to center. And then just want to take a moment here. You can kneel or just sit. Bring some movement to the hands, using all the bits and pieces of the body. We did to the feet, allowing the fingers to wiggle. Wrists. Okay, so let's come into the low sequence of the moon. So take your time, join me. We'll go slow this first round. As you're ready, finding mountain, opening up the chest, really strong, lengthening of the torso. Inhale, arms come up, upward facing tree. Coming to crescent moon. Take your time. Opening up into goddess. And I always like to take a moment here just to open up the chest again. Maybe a slight back bend. Okay, coming into warrior. Fingers towards the opposite sides of the room. You can gaze over the fingers. Breathe here. Releasing the leg, coming into that modified triangle. So fingertips towards the ceiling and the ground. You can microbend the knee. And then again, you can release the ankle here if it's not quite ready to come this sort of big expansion. Another breath. And then taking your time to pivot, coming towards the short edge of the mat. So folding as far as feels right. You can hold on to the leg or the mat. Release the ankle if it's not quite ready. Breathing here. Notice the whole hamstrings and calf. Taking your time, coming into low lunge. Feel that lengthening in the torso. Maybe notice the glutes. Breathing here. We're going to take your time and pivot again, coming into gate pose. So again, you can release the knee or release the hand. Whatever's going to make this supportive. So breathing here. Another breath. Coming into Malasana. Another breath. Coming up the other side. Finding gate pose on the other side. Breathing here. Another breath. Okay, getting ready to pivot. Low lunge. I really feel my legs. I've had a lot of yoga practices today, so you might feel your hip, but just be gentle. You can release the back leg if that feels more supportive. And then coming into that pyramid, finding flexion, breathing here. Bring the hand in front, pivot, coming into that modified triangle. Just again, notice the obliques on this side. Notice if it feels different. Coming into the warrior arms. Finding goddess. Like to do a little back bend. Crescent moon. Upward facing tree. And mountain. Beautiful. So we'll find that a little bit quicker this next round. Maybe do 2 more rounds and then we're going to come into the standing position. So see what feels right for you. Mountain pose. Inhale, upward facing tree. Exhale, crescent. Inhale, goddess. Exhale, warrior. Inhale, triangle. Exhale, pivot. Gate. Pyramid pose. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, pivot, gate pose. Inhale, Malasana. Nice, we made it halfway. Other side. Gate pose on the other side. Inhale, coming into low lunge. Exhale, finding pyramid. Inhale, finding triangle. Exhale, warrior. Inhale, goddess. Exhale, crescent. Inhale, upward facing tree. Exhale. Beautiful. So one more time, together or at your own pace, as always. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. Nice. Oops. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Just take a moment here in cow and cat just to release a little bit before we come into standing. Maybe allow any additional movements in the spine. If you listen to the body, it'll tell you exactly what it needs. So bring in any other movements that feel right at this moment. Maybe tenting the fingers if you're in cow and cat or not. And just bringing a twist here. So you can do it through table or through child's pose, releasing the arm. Release the other arm, coming into a twist here. Might feel nice to bring in a twist. A couple breaths here. Last breath. Take your time. Let's find that on the other side. So releasing the arm and finding twist on the other side. A couple more breaths. Might feel the shoulders, the neck. Last breath. Okay, take your time coming out of that. All right, so let's roll over the toes. Find our way in down dog. Okay. Might want to pedal out the feet, parallel the feet. Lift the tailbone. Maybe the abs are engaged, puffing the chest, spreading the back. Maybe the head releases, the neck. Parallel the fingers. Breathing here. Strong pose, down dog. Last breath. Take your time. Walk as many steps as you need to come into this forward fold. Just notice. Maybe releasing into ragdoll. Bring the hands to opposite elbows. Bring in movement if that feels right. And the knees roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Upward facing tree. Okay, beautiful. So we're in standing now. Adjust anything that you need to adjust. We'll come to the standing sequence. So as always, you can adjust and stay in the lower sequence or bring in other movements that feel right, going at your own pace. So finding mountain, maybe big toes touching or hip width distance, maybe externally rotating the legs, lengthening through the torso, opening the chest, chin towards the chest, feeling really strong here. Breathing here. So we'll just take our time this first round. So inhaling, arms come up, maybe a long axial extension, maybe on the toes. Inhale. We exhale with a sigh. You're finding crescent moon. So feel this whole side body lengthening. Feel the shoulder. Breathing here. Taking your time, coming into goddess. And maybe take a moment to feel all along the back. "45 degrees with the back leg, heel and arch alignment, maybe 90 degrees with the knee or whatever your alignment is. Coming into warrior two. I'm going to be gazing along the fingers. So breathe here. Hip points towards the long edge of the mat. Another breath. Last breath. Releasing the knee, coming into triangle, just allowing the hand to fall where it falls naturally. Feel this opening. Take your time. And gaze up or down. And when you're ready, we're going to shift into high lunge or low lunge. You can always release the back foot if that's more supportive. Breathing here. Last breath. Okay. Taking your time. I realize we missed pyramid. So let's bring in pyramid now. We'll bring in pyramid for just a moment. Okay. And take our time from there. It's going to be a little bit different on the other side. Coming into gate. Breathe here. When you're ready, coming into malasana to squat. And then let's find the sequence on the other side. See what happens. Gate pose. And then shifting. Coming into that high lunge. Breathing here. And releasing the foot. Coming into that pyramid pose. Bringing the hand in front. Find the feet 45 degrees in the back foot. Heel and arch alignment. Triangle. Inhale all the way up. Maybe the knee bends. Hip points towards the long edge. warrior. Shifting that leg, coming into goddess. Finding crescent moon. Upward facing tree. I just love how the sequence just flows together, just really seamlessly. So again, a couple more times. Join me or go at your own pace as you're ready. Okay, mountain pose. Inhale, upward facing tree. Exhale, crescent. Ooh. Inhale, goddess. Exhale, coming into warrior two. Inhale, triangle. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale, coming into higher low lunge. Exhale, coming into gate pose. Take your time. Always find your modification or adjustment. Inhale, malasana. Exhale, coming up the other side, gate pose. Exhale. Inhale, coming into high lunge. Exhale, coming into pyramid. Inhale, triangle. Exhale, warrior. Inhale, goddess. Exhale, crescent. Inhale, upward facing tree. Exhale, beautiful. Okay, so maybe one more time. Hope you're doing well. I've been shifting it a little bit, so hopefully you've been able to come into your moon sequence. Okay, so mountain. Inhale, exhale. 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 Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. And just take a moment here in mountain pose. And then let's make our way down to the mat. Beautiful practice. So maybe bring the knees in. Take a moment. The knees, just static. Breathing here. And then if you want to bring in some dynamic movement, just a reset. Let's come into an inversion. Soles of the feet find the ground, tickling the backs of the heels. Inhale each vertebrae. And then see if you want to walk your arms and interlace the hands underneath. Chin comes towards the chest. So paralleling the knees, feeling strong in the quads, hamstrings, glutes, the abs. Notice the back. Stabilizing the neck. Breathing here. Another breath. And then take your time to release the arms with each vertebrae. And then let's look in just one leg this time. We're going to come into a twist, but just lengthening one leg. And then maybe start to allow the bent knee to come towards the leg. And then the hip coming off the floor. The arms and shoulders still on the floor, but maybe the head starts to twist too. So kind of coming into a different version. You can release the leg that's lengthened, release any tension. And then as you're ready, welcome. And just not needing to hold any tension anywhere. Let's try that again. So again, allowing that bent knee to come to the leg. Everything kind of twisting. So it's a little bit of a different kind of twist. The head turns. And releasing any tension that doesn't need to be held. Allowing things to be weightless. Another breath. Okay. Inhale. Your time will release that leg. Maybe just take it in for a moment. Maybe the foot releases. Let's find that on the other side. So allow the sole of the foot to find the ground. Just noticing here, feeling stable. And as you're ready, allowing that knee to come towards the extended leg again, coming into a twist. The head turns, breathing here. Just allowing anything that doesn't need to hold tension because it's not helping the twist, like the shoulders or the extended leg. Feel free to allow them to just melt. And then when you're ready, inhale back to center. Just take a moment here. We'll reset. And allow that twist again. Just take your time. Breathing here. Last breath. Inhale back to center. Take a moment to bring the knee in again. Maybe the foot releases. We'll come into figure 4. So bring that other leg up, crossing the ankle. Maybe hand comes to inner thigh. If you want to make it more active, you can bring the hands in through and interlace the hands and lift the torso. Otherwise, be a bit more passive like I am. Breathing here. Last breath. Okay, so release that leg. Let's come into the other side. Again, you can bring the hand to the inner thigh if that feels good. Just staying here for a few moments. Maybe move the thigh a little bit away from the hip. And if you want to make it more active, you can bring the hand through the circle, interlacing the fingers, and then lifting the torso. Just a couple breaths here. And releasing the leg. And maybe coming back to center or coming into happy baby. I always love to end with happy baby. Hold on. Anywhere along the legs or the feet. Staying static. We're finding dynamic movement, massaging the back. And if there's any other final movements that you'd like to bring in, just bring them in, bring them in. Otherwise, ending with me, either can say butterfly, or you can release in Shavasana, maybe tuck under the shoulders. Maybe put on any layers for a few moments. I'm just feeling all the benefits of the practice. Nothing to do, nothing to fix or change, just trusting the body, allowing tension to just melt away. All the work's been done. And then as you're ready, maybe even allowing the senses to explore, letting them travel around, noticing colors or light or shadows that might be appearing behind opened or closed eyes. Detecting any scents or residue of tastes. if there's any sound. And just peeling off the label, not even needing to label, just sensing your way. Maybe noticing where the ground comes up to support each part of the body, any spaces, noticing any temperature, places of coolness or warmth. And the body breathing itself, just noticing the flow of energy. Each changing sensation reveals something unchanging, something in the background that's always supporting us. Might feel like spaciousness or timelessness, perfectly whole. This inner resource you can access at any time, maybe using imagery or words. In the felt sense, coming back to this felt sense in the body. And then noticing again, maybe that heartfelt desire, your purpose, your why in the world, how it might have supported your practice today. And maybe an intention just specific for this moment or this practice, how it might have supported your heartfelt desire. And just the whole time still resting and being, not needing to go into thinking mind as you just allow the eyes to open and close several times to integrate this experience, all the while feeling this okayness and ease, this inner resource. Maybe allowing the body to find some movement, fingers and toes wiggling. When you're ready, coming into your side body, just to savor a little bit longer. And then bringing one hand down, coming into a seated position. I'm just so grateful for you making this time to practice together. And hopefully, you can carry this feeling in the body with you as you maybe finish your night and go into rest. Or if you have a few more things left to do, maybe feeling a little bit more refreshed and ready. So I'll be away all next week and the beginning of the week after that. December is feeling really busy, lots of beautiful holidays and times for celebration coming up. But I will be on for a few times in December. So look out for me. It'll be not next week, but the following Wednesday. And we can do some monthly moves again. So take care.